Hello everybody, this is an astrological forecast for Pisces for September of 2013. This also applies if you have a Pisces ascendant. So my dear Pisceans, I know that you're feeling this Grand Cross very intensively, especially as it's been affecting your finances, your business possibly, certainly your finances and your friends and your people around you. It's really been having quite a big effect on you. And as you can see, it's what's known as a Grand Cross in astrology. It's a very tense aspect. It's tension, it's where planets are vying for attention. You know, I'm in charge. No, hang on, it's me. And so there's a fight and somebody's got to win it, and the tension means that we're in huge period of change in this era now that we're living in. I mean, it's actually a very privileged time to be alive, but it's a very challenging time to be alive nonetheless. Now, on September the 5th, we've got a new moon in your 7th house. A lot happening in the 7th house of relationships for you this month, Pisces. Great deal. And with a new moon there, joining the Sun and Mercury, this is shining a light on your relationships. It's giving you an opportunity to declutter, to get rid of either relationships that are past the sell-by date or don't feel nourishing anymore, or maybe relationships where you are giving too much and feeling as though, hey, I'm not getting anything out of this. So maybe you need to have a clean sweep with your relationships, or maybe there's some serious communication that needs to be done. With Mercury there, it's a good time for talking about issues and getting to the point with things. The Sun there, you could well draw somebody into your life new if that's what you would really like to do, but it's shining a light here on relationships. And with Neptune being opposite it, there's always this tendency with you Pisces, you don't like confrontation, tendency somehow to go with it, to try and go with the flow, with the water. Yeah, you go around the pebbles and the rocks and the water finds its way. Well, no, this is now an opportunity for you to start to get more of the things that you want, or get rid of what's there that's not working anymore. That's what this new moon is asking from you. September the 9th, Mercury moves into your 8th house along with Venus there, who's there as well for the first 10 days of the month. So focus on this 8th house of money, finance. Venus could in fact bring you a gift from somebody else or some help from someone else. Could be sponsorship, could be a grant, could be a competition that you win. Something here coming from outside of you financially. This would be important to get contracts and any legal documents really understood, connection with anything maybe involving taxation, bank accounts, loans, mortgages, anything in this field. You need to really put some focus on that and really try to understand it. On September the 11th, Venus goes into your 9th house and joins Saturn there. So many of you may be embarking on a new course of study, serious study, but it's also a good time to plan travel, to go on a short trip. Also good to deal with anybody from overseas, anybody far away. You might start a long-distance relationship under this Venus aspect from the 11th of the month onwards. And it's also a good time for studying something that you love, something you really enjoy. Study it, broaden your mind, broaden your perspective. This is important. On September the 19th, we have got a full moon in your sign Pisces, in your 1st house. This is going to open up your sensitivity. I mean, I know that you're already sensitive, but you're going to be ultra sensitive to everything. Everything. You're going to be able to pick up on everything. Careful not to take things too personally, especially if they're not meant personally. But this is just a wonderful time for tuning in to what's happening around you, for really listening to messages, for listening to your intuition. So many of us, we get that message and we don't listen to it. Pisces, listen to it. This is such a creative time for you. So creative. See, I'm knocking you off kilter there, Pisces, but you don't mind briefly. But it's creative. Tune into the creativity. I mean, I'm loving my creativity at the moment. You know, I've been meaning to do this for so long, but you know, I've made little magnets. I've cut them all out and made all this to make it interesting and pretty for you, and just a different perspective, something new. Try to do that with this Neptune and Moon for yourself on the 19th. On the 22nd of the month, the Sun goes out of your 7th house and into your 8th house. Again, money, finance, but also sexuality. You may be going deeper, more intimately into a relationship, or you may be discovering more of your own sexuality and your own needs there. And it's also a good time for going deeper into anything psychic, intuitive, esoteric, astrology, of course, being an obvious place to go to as well. So there you have it. We've got Mars in your 6th house all month, which is a good time for putting energy into your health, your regime, your daily habits, really maybe changing them so they support you more, so they give you more energy, they enable you to achieve more, and also a good time to put energy into work and helping others. So I hope you've noticed a change in the sound quality. Thank you to so many of you who told me that I needed to upgrade. You were dead right, and I have done. I hope it's made a difference. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, getting in touch. I always love hearing from you. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.